What's going on, guys? We're just getting started here. You can see last night I didn't stay on too long, just got almost 2 bubs while I just tidied up and, did some other stuff on the computer real quick before logging out. And so we're back here on the islands. We camped here. I'm not sure what level this pet is. I just summoned him. And I thought I never really showed the map, so I thought we'd take a look here. So I'm on these islands here. My cursor doesn't show, I'm just realizing. Must have my cursor hidden for some reason. I'll have to figure that out. So we're on number 4. The island's kind of dead center. The 2 that are on the, where there's one on either side of the line going through the middle. Number 4. So those are the 2 islands that we're on. The line is the boat route, but it's the old boat route. The boat no longer goes between those 2 isles anymore. It goes south of those. So, just, for your information, it doesn't go through those. Like I was kind of explaining yesterday. Well, we're on this island. So this is the North Island. That would be the South Island there. And you just continue, you go further south to get to where the boat would be. I kind of spoke about how you can kind of swim upwards and get up into the boat. Anyways, so we're going to do this for a little while. I hadn't decided yet. We are level 13. We're for sure going to get 14. I was thinking we might hang out till 16. There's a chance. We'll just have to see how it goes. And we're going to go check Unrest after that. But at island number 5 here, is it 5 or is it 7? No, it's 7. Island number 7 there to the right, the bottom left island of the right cluster of islands. That one has gargoyles on it that share spawns with skeletons. The skeletons are in the low teens, and the gargoyles are, I think, 17 to 19, right? Look here, the gargoyle, they're level 19, okay. So they don't range, they're level 19. I think the skeletons are like level 14 or something like that. Maybe 13. And they share spawns, so you do have to kill the skeletons, or the gargoyles and skeletons will fight, and the gargoyles will kill the skeletons themselves. If the island's been left alone for a while, it'll be all gargoyles, which is nice. They drop gargoyle eyes, which sell for like 9... What was that? They sell for like 9 platinum each. And, it's pretty good. So I like to camp places where you make a little cash. You always need cash for spells and stuff like that. And, we could buy ourselves some gear. So the plan is to maybe head over there around level 19 to try to see if we can kill them as even cons. It depends. We might not go there until 20. 20 is when we will probably get a new pet and some new dots and everything. I'm not really sure, but a pet for sure. And that might be the play. So if we go there at like 19 or 18, we're gonna kind of be at that point where we're feeling a little weak before we get some upgrades. After that, we can farm those guys. Whenever we can go there, say 20, we can farm them until we're ready to go to the Sisters Isle, which is Isle number 10, the top right island. And then that's where we're gonna farm the 2 sisters for quite some time. We might farm those for 10 levels because that is a lot of cash. But that's the idea. We might mix it up and do some random things. We're looking to do some quests along the way. Not really sure. There are some Necromancer quests I do have in mind. I just got to figure out, I meant to do that earlier. I got to figure out what level, let's get things started. What level you need to be to do those quests, or to kill the mobs at least, so that you can successfully do those quests. You want to see how much damage my pet is doing, so I know if I want to get rid of him or not. I must have been standing that whole time. We did hit for 14. I don't think I've ever had a max level pet, or they just actually don't, they don't do 16, oh, okay, she didn't aggro. I was like right next to her, but she did not aggro, that's good. Alright. We're just going to give him a second here. Let's cast this. I am still sick. It is bizarre. Like, I feel better today, for sure. I absolutely feel better today. This lingering cough is killing me. We got the cough drops out. They're not doing anything. But we're trying. Not for the lack of trying. What am I doing standing? All right. So he hit for 14 only a couple of times. We'll give him one more go. I do have some bone chips, but, you know. What it does say on the website here, is this it? Yeah. It says that, not it. Oh. It says Ariac. Pull up the spells here. We're looking at the level 12 spell Convoke Shadows. So it could be 9, 10, or 11, and it says here level 9 maxes at 12, level 10 maxes at 14, and level 11 maxes at 16. I don't think I've ever gotten a max level 16 damage pet. But seem to get the ones that do max for 14. I'll just keep those. Like, it was working yesterday. I'll go ahead and I'll give him, I have a two-handed sword with his name on it. Get close so I can kind of monitor what he's doing. He seems to miss a lot. He holds aggro. That's good. I do have the wave crashing turned off because it is quite obnoxious. It doesn't really bother me, but I don't think it's a good idea if I'm recording a video and trying to talk. Not a good idea. I don't know what these seashells are good for. I haven't looked it up yet. But I'm going to collect them since they don't really weigh anything, and I'll find out later. I should have looked it up, but I haven't. I mean, we can probably, what is it called? Seashell? I'm not even sure if that's what it's called. Mermaid scale. I'm just like going off of the picture. Yep. Sign of Ulissa? West? For mages, so pretty much useless. I could probably not loot. Oh, I was gonna give him a sword. See how he does on this green goblin. Some of the goblins can still be blue at this level. They are all going to be green when I level. I'm pretty sure all three of these are green. There are more sirens over here all the way on the left. So like the most left islands where on the bottom map they look like a bunch of rocks. There's sporadic goblins and mermaids over there. I'm wondering if there's more over there, more to do. They're going to be the same level, but this is about all I can handle anyways because I start running low on mana, so it just seems unnecessary. I don't really chain pull anyways. I kind of sit for a few seconds in between pulls, let my pet regenerate health to full naturally, so I save mana there. I don't heal them at all. That gives me time to manage my own mana, and it just seems to work out that way. It's not the fastest pace, but you know what? This is EverQuest, and you kind of go at the pace that your mana allows you to go. And right now we're just using the 1 dot. We're just using heat blood still. 1 is all you need, really. Occasionally we will do our life spike. Or life draw is what it's called. This rank of it is called life draw. There's really no money to be made here. The XP is good, it's chill, it's relaxed, no competition, nobody's out here. But there's no money to be made. So the respawns are fast. You don't even have to kill goblins if you don't want to. You could just, you know, kill those 2 mermaids, swim over here, kill this mermaid, swim back over there, kill those 2 mermaids, swim back over here, kill this mermaid. And honestly, that might be the play. I don't know. Because these other mobs are green. How much XP are they really giving? I'm really using them as, like, time to med. When my mana gets low, my pet can kind of, like, solo them. I'll usually just nuke them once because I am going to be missing life here and there from running my Lich. He's probably going to aggro that other one if he doesn't kill him quickly. I've been meaning to give him the sword for I don't know how long now. Give him the sword. They are a good way to grab a weapon if you didn't have one when you came here. I mean, I grabbed this 2-handed sword off of one of them, so for sure, good way to grab a weapon. Hey, this spell does not want to hold. I don't know what is going on with this. Am I interrupted? Oh, I'm swimming. Let's. You could cast in the water if you're not moving forwards or back. Maybe I'm wrong. Swimming is a pain in the butt, like, need to level it up. Fizzled. Yeah. I like to watch the basketball. I'm really into the NBA and it's basketball season right now. So I like camps like this where you're just kind of chilling. I do like to get into groups. I want to go into Unrest and eventually get into a group and, you know, just chain pull and just, you know, dot nuke and sit. And I guess it's kind of similar if you're in a group and you have somebody pulling and somebody healing and somebody tanking and you're just sicking your pet in and throwing a dot and sitting. Yeah, I guess, you know, it could be the same result, but I like chill, easy camps like this where you just sit here, kill some mobs, and you can sit back and watch like a basketball game. And if the plays are getting, you know, intense or something, or if you're watching football and, you know, they're in the red zone and they're about to score or something, you know, you can kind of just pause, med up a little bit, and kind of watch the play. Yeah, so I like to multitask like that. Oh shit, what am I doing? I like to not pay attention and throw my pet in there when he's almost dead. That's what I like to do. Hauling ass. I can't now, right? Yeah, you can. See, you can cast in the water, so I don't know why it was interrupted earlier. Alright, well, I'm gonna swim over here. I'm gonna get in front of that other mermaid, and then I'm gonna have to regenerate some mana and let my pet regenerate and everything. But I'm gonna sit here and do this for a while. Let's take a look at the XP. So look at that, right? I've only been recording 15 minutes. Most of that was really looking at maps and mobs and different things. I think we've only killed, like, what did we kill? 2 goblins and 5 mermaids? I mean, I think that's all we did, and we got ourselves, you know, like, I don't know, 3/4 of a bubble. It's pretty quick over here. It's really, really not bad. You don't have to be here. You can be at any of the islands in this zone. All of the mobs are going to be pretty decent XP. But I'm a big fan of Ocean of Tears, and we're going to do at least 2 other camps here in the near future. I'm going to go ahead and pause this, med up, continue doing this for a while, and we'll turn the video back on in a bit. All right, we're still out here killing these goblins and killing these sirens. Getting ready to level up here. Not digging on it too much because of the loot situation. I don't know. I like something where I can get a little loot. I'm like really getting next to nothing. I mean, I'm overweight just based on coin, I suppose. Get rid of that. That puts us back even. I guess all of the money that we're getting is just from raw platinum, or raw coin. But I guess in this situation, I wish I did have my heal out. There's a blue con. That's alright, I'll just give him the big old dot. Sun coming out, is it becoming daytime? Yeah, I saw the sunrise. Changing color, just eating. I do want to get into Unrest. Like, I'm thinking about it, dinging 14 and trying to get into an Unrest group. I'll have 2 more levels. I should be able to get a gazebo group. I don't see any reason why I shouldn't be able to get a gazebo group. If they're there, yeah, you know, I'm a necro, but I mean, this is P99, right? People aren't trying to min-max. There's probably not like a ton of people in this level range. See who's in Unrest. We got a bunch of 13s. I'll be higher than all of them. There's a 12. He's a cleric though, so you know. I mean, that's probably a gazebo group right there. That's probably a group of people getting ready to get up in that gazebo right now. Probably what they're doing. I mean, I could try to kill some of the yard trash. Just solo it, and you know, hope to be able to take on 2 mobs if possible. Or I just gotta make sure I get a max level pet. I think that'll help a lot when I'm in there. But so I gotta try to do that. We met up just a little bit in that pet. Forget when I get root again. I think it's level 20. So that'll be cool. For level 20, I'll be able to... Oh, there it is. Got our ding. Let's go ahead and... So, I sent in the pet. With low life. I'll get in there and tank a little bit. I think what I'm gonna do, real quick before I leave here, I think I am gonna leave. I am level 14 now. I do want to get back over to Unrest and see what we can do there. just to kind of break it up, you know. I mean, I talk about farming those sisters for like 10 levels, which might happen, but I want to break it up at least, you know, maybe farm this, the sisters for a few levels and then go off and do something, do a couple quests or something, then maybe go back, farm a couple more levels. Just try to break it up a bit. We've farmed 2 levels here, so I do want to break it up a little bit. If I have to come back, or if I feel like I need to come back and do like 2 more levels here, we'll make it happen. But I do want to get over to Unrest and see what we can do. We got 2 more levels now. I feel like it'll be easier to pick up a group or to be able to solo some stuff. I'm gonna hang around here for just a little bit longer, kill a few more mobs, and just get a little, maybe half a bub or so, just in case I happen to die somewhere for whatever reason. And then once we're able to do that, get this little half a bub, I'll head over there and we'll pick it up there. What's going on, guys? We are in Unrest, like we spoke about, but haven't killed much. Looking for a group. Be nice to get in a group for a while. Maybe our trash group. We are 14. We did kill a couple of beetles and this zombie dude. XP's moving. It's really hard to get a single pull though, is what, you know, I'm finding out. Stuff just aggroes together from far away. And it's become tough. And, you know, there's like a couple of groups where there's like 2 people together. They don't really want to, like, there's like 3 people right here, but they're not really looking for more. I think they're getting power leveled. Speaking of which, I came here last night after the sirens to kind of just, you know, poke around, see what's up. And like see this, there's one single beetle here, but I'm telling you, if I pull this beetle, somehow I'll get like 3. Pull it. Really don't want to lose my pet, like when I zone. Perfect. So, like I came here and I was doing this. I was killing 1 mob at a time. Now mobs spawn right here. There's like 2 beetles that spawn like right here. I was just pulling a mob here or there. Now mind you, you have, if you've been to Unrest, which I'm sure you probably have, there's this big, you know, estate in the middle. And then there's a big courtyard that goes all the way around. And there's a gazebo over here on the right. And what I'm used to, and maybe it's not ideal, but what I'm used to is there's a group at gazebo usually. And there might be another group in like the back wall on the left side. There's, you know, people trying to fend for themselves and just, you know, pick off some mobs here and there, trying to find a group or whatever. And then inside the house, you have multiple. You have a basement group, you have a main room group, you have a fireplace group. I've even seen fireplace groups split into 2, where you have like a fireplace group and then you have like the top balcony group. I've seen that as well. But anyways, the point is, like, I was killing a mob and some dude's like, he tries to like rip the mob off me, but it didn't work out. And so he stops next to me and he's like, courtyard's camped. And then I'm just like, what? Like the entire, like as soon as I zone in, I can't kill anything? Like that's, seems ridiculous. So then I went and found his group. And he's got like a 60 druid and a 60 cleric. And he's out just grabbing like, you know, 10 mobs at a time. Just a typical power level group. Whoops. I'll have to clear my throat here and there. Getting a little better though, finally. Anyways, I was like, bro, like, I'm not gonna let you tell me I can't. As a 14, barely can survive in this zone, Necro, I can't kill a mob at this slow ass pace in the corner of the zone, in the very front of the zone. Like, get out of here with that shit. Need to die. Well, name checks out. Sometimes there's mobs up in these, in here. I like to do the top-down look to try to see them without aggroing them thoroughly. Like there's the beetle right here I can grab. Bring it back to my pet. I wish I can fight more undead stuff, because I have this undead nuke. It's just hard to find, and they're out in the courtyard, but I can't single pull them. I keep getting, you know, 2 beetles and the undead guy, and then my pet's full life. I can kill the undead thing before he dies, but then I gotta run it out. Now I'm worried there's like respawns or something taking me long enough. Alright, let's get everybody dizzy. Alright, how's it going out here? No respawns or whatever. I'm about to get something. Heal. Pull this beetle then. Whoops. Oh. That's on it. Yep, so I have a undead nuke loaded up called Ward Undead. It does like 35 damage or something, like 35 to 42 damage. And it only costs 30 mana, so it's super cheap. And if I just put a dot on them, I could drop a couple nukes and it doesn't even hurt the mana bar at all. And it does big damage. So right now I can really do well with killing some undead mobs, so that's the goal. Or if I can get in a group, I asked an OOC, anybody needs a necro, but no response. But that's kind of, I don't know, that's been my experience with necros. It's not really something that people, like groups, are looking to pick up. They'll usually choose something else over you. Just because they want to kill stuff fast, and there's a beetle right there. They want to kill stuff fast, and so they're looking for like a mage or like that. A mage or like a wizard or a, you know, or they'll need a monk to pull or a tank. Anything but like basically somebody who's going to put a dot on it. But what they sleep on is I can sit here and spam these undead nukes and destroy stuff. It's very cheap in a zone like this, and so necros were always slept on in my opinion. I mained one on a TLP, and even on a TLP, like nobody wants you. And my friend mained a shaman, and he and I would just duo necro shaman, and we were pacing groups, like full 6-person groups, because we would just root rot essentially, and our dots stacked. I don't know if they stack on P99. If you have, like, if the shaman has the same exact dot as the necro. Stacks? I don't think it did back in the day. So we're doing this. Let's take a look at the XP bar. You know, we killed, what, 1 or 2 beetles? It hasn't really moved. We'll see what it looks like after this one. We'll watch it. I can always start a group or something like that, but since I'm a necro, I am just being lazy. Just because, like, I have the ability to solo. Yeah, I didn't really move the bar. I have the ability to solo, so I'm like, I'll just keep busy while waiting for somebody to pick me up. It's not that big. And even if we never grouped on this character, I wouldn't, like, be too sad about it. Yeah. This guy wants to make a group, so that's cool. Is this the I think there we go. Have here. The gnome rogue. Yeah, so it might not be too promising. Because I think rogues have a hard time getting groups as well, because they're rogues. Rogues are looked at as like the worst class in the game by many, and it's just because they have a lack of gear. You know, later on when rogues are decked out, like in Velius gear and beyond, rogues get pretty nasty, but in like vanilla EverQuest and in Kunark, or at lower levels, if they're not super twinked, they're just they're pretty garbo, fortunately. So some classes like that will be forced to kind of like make their own group, because they don't get a lot of love. We have here. Dude, soloing out here. But this is what we're doing. I'm trying to find a group, killing some mobs, and so we'll keep at it. We'll see what comes out of this this gnome rogue. See what he wants to do, and we'll see you guys in a little. All right, so check this out. Well, he's gonna come at me. I dotted him, but I'm just gonna sit here and nuke him. Watch his health and my mana. Doesn't cost much. And he just melted. And it barely costs any of the mana that I have. Alright, I can kill undead all frickin' day. And doesn't look like that group is gonna come into fruition, or I don't know, that's just what it's looking at right now. But I finally got an undead mob, so I kinda wanna just show that. I'll probably unpause it if I get another undead mob that I could properly pull. One thing I wanted to point out is I totally forgot to get meditate. Like, I thought I had it, and it skipped my mind. Like, I never went back to train skills, because I thought I put a point into everything I needed. But I think you don't get meditate till like level 5 or something. Oh, shit. What are you doing, buddy? Going. Want to get involved in this? Oh, that rogue is right there, so maybe it is still happening. I don't want to get involved in that. I'm gonna go over here. That guy will wipe the floor with this everybody over here. We should be good. Maybe that group will happen. We'll see. But anyways, forgot to get meditate, so I went back and got it, and feel stupid because I didn't get it till like level 14 or whatever. Yeah, but we're leveling it up now, so good to go. All right, we finally got another one here. Nuke the crap out of this guy. Unfortunately, I just got trained. I was talking to somebody, and I had my back turned, and a couple of red mobs came up and yoinked me. We're just gonna nuke this guy down. Oh! Made him angry. You can see there, just melt undead. Nice, so let's see where I'm at. I actually didn't lose that much XP when I died. I feel like I lost like 3 kills only, so it didn't feel bad. That group never ended up happening, so I've just been picking stuff off here and there. It's actually slow. It would probably be faster if I was at the sirens or something. So I don't know. I might just sit here and for a little bit longer. There's people looking for groups and stuff, but there's not really the makeup for a group. Like, there's like a shaman doesn't necessarily want to heal, and there's not really like a tank proper. So nice skillless jack-o'-lantern. But yeah. Same thing here. And nuke them down. I'd have to step in here for the old pet. Yeah, that one was a white, so that's nice. That was a good chunk. If we can get some more like whites and stuff. And I kind of went in early on that because it's tough to get poles, and I didn't want somebody to come up and grab it. Ideally, I would have let my pet have full life, and I'd be somewhere where I can sit in bed and all that. That shaman just camped. So people are kind of just not getting groups after hanging out for like 30 minutes or so, and they're just bailing. Not me. I'll just solo, you know. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm just gonna sit here and solo for a little while longer and just see where it takes me. I might just get this level here, and I'll just need one more level before I get new spells and stuff like that. Here comes a beetle. Here comes a beetle. I wonder if it'll aggro my pet. Not ready for him. I'm gonna met up and kill a few more mobs. I may get my level, I may not. I'll just see how it goes. Dying kind of sucked. I'm bound right here, so it wasn't that big of a deal. And like I said, it feels like I only lost about 3 kills worth. If I end up leveling, then I'll add that to the end of this video here. And if I don't, this might be the end. Then I'll have to pick up and figure out where to get 16. Alright, so we're doing pretty decent here. This guy always seems to spawn a white, or maybe just the scarecrows are minimum level or like a white to me. Level 14. Guy does slap my pet pretty hard though. But we're looking pretty good. A couple more kills to the ding here. Wasn't able to get a group. I did see that rogue that I guess started a group, but I didn't make the cut or whatever. I saw him coming back for a he's on a corpse run coming back. Oh, looks like there's a train. Bring him over here, I guess. I don't know what kind of it is. Yeah, so like one more kill of anything should level me. Went by already. Here, I wanna make this. Oh, that train. Oh. That beetle actually should be what it takes to level me. Somebody did come by and give me a chloroplast, which is cool. It helps fight the lich. Although the lich isn't too bad. It's like 2 HP a tick, but it's something. I they get rabies. Not even exactly sure what that does. I think actually that slows down my E regen or something. So maybe maybe that chloroplast is doing more than I think. Definitely help. This should ding me. There it is. Got it, 15. So, you know, that wasn't that fun. It's hard for me to pull stuff without, there's just too much trash everywhere. Hard to get single pulls. So I may... Over here. I may just go find somewhere else to level. Not really sure. Up to suggestions. At level 16, I should be able to get another new pet, I think. And stuff like that, so we'll get a little bit stronger. Or just kind of catch back up and I don't know. I'll just have to figure out somewhere else to kill some mobs. Hopefully somewhere better than this, because here there's like a lot of competition, and also the poles are kind of dangerous. And if I'm not gonna be able to find a group, then there's really no reason kind of for me to be here. So I'm gonna try to find a better place, and that'll be it. So that'll be it for this one, and we'll catch you guys on the flip side once we find somewhere to go. See ya.